So anyway, if you like the shenanigans and the goings on, well, you must. Otherwise, you wouldn't come back and listen, which honestly confuses us. But thank you for liking, subscribing, and following. This is True Really News. If you could spread the news, spread the word, spread the, I don't want to call it a fungus or disease because really that would not be doing funguses or diseases any favors.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, follow, get your friends to do that. We don't really care if you actually, if you just click on it once and go away, that's fine. But make sure you do the like, subscribe, and follow part because then people will think we're cool.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Wow, are they
Wrong.
Yeah.
They are 7 shades of 8 degrees of separatedness of Kevin Bacon
Rightness.
Sandwich wrong.
They're wow. Apparently, being called bald is sexual harassment.
Well, but I would have been in a lot of trouble.
Right?
And that's just with you.
And that's according to an employment tribunal.
Well, we know then it's like the internet. If they
say
it
so.
must be true.
Thin-skinned 64-year-old Tony Finn claimed he had been a victim of sexual harassment when a colleague said he was a bald C-word. I'm not really thinking the bald is
Cantaloupe.
the operative here.
Carrot.
No,
Culottes.
you're not going to get me to say it.
Kilogram. No, that'd be a K.
Just not say it.
No one ever says it out loud because it's gross and rude and
Well,
it's icky.
It's a little more acceptable in Britain.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's rude language.
Yeah.
Anyway, is it really bald? Is it really bald that got this guy in trouble? The panel sitting at Sheffield agreed.
They went with bald as being the problem here?
Yes, bald was the problem here. And they agreed.
This is a government organization.
Yeah, well, usually,
Oh, of course it
They
is.
compared it to when someone mentions a woman's breasts, which leads me right back to the C word.
They're bald.
Come on.
Well, I hope they're bald. I've never seen, which I believe we explained as grass on a playground, but I don't.
I'm not delving further into that particular
Thank
topic.
you.
In a statement, Mr. Finn told the tribunal about several incidents in which the term was used and he was fearful of violence.
So I can't call him a pussy either.
It seems
What?
it seems Tony was fired last year from the West Yorkshire-based British Bung Company.
I'm sorry.
There's the British Bung Company.
Okay.
This whole thing is
it's a walking
through.
Saturday Night Live bit where they weren't funny.
Where he had
Aren't
worked
funny.
for 24 years and had an unblemished record. The aforementioned colleague denied using the term and said, I did not threaten the bald C word. I mean, rather, he said, I did not threaten Tony. Your turn.
No, I don't think so.
Bald? That's
Bald?
what they took from this?
It's one of those great lines. Really? That's where you go with this. Hey, have we talked about bunnies as weapons?
Only when referring to the
Nope.
Holy Grail.
Don't.
movie.
Nope. Well, Brandon Manitoba,
Nasty, pointy.
27-year-old who robbed a business.
You had me so scared I soiled me armor.
It wasn't even, and that's gross, by the way.
Yeah.
Getting that chainmail, it's just all over it. Like,
Shut up and go change your armor.
where was I now? Brandon Manitoba, 27-year-old who was in the process of robbing a business when an employee tried to thwart him, but the thief was armed
Okay.
with a,
Bunny?
well, not a hippity hoppity bunny. It was late March. What was coming up? Easter. It was a Mr. Solid brand chocolate Easter bunny,
Oh, those things can be lethal.
which he used to hit the employee. How do you explain that one at the, well, they don't have ERs. What do they have? A&Es?
A&Es? Arts and
R&Ls?
Entertainment?
BNS?
Season-wise.
Anyway, the shoplifter escaped. Well, of course, he's beating the guy with a bunny.
Well, it must have been one of those solid chocolate bunnies
Yeah,
that we
Mr.
used to be
Solid.
able to get. But
Now,
ours,
there's-
the
now you get
bunnies we
chocolate-
get now are hollow.
You can get them solid, but they're like this big.
Oh, yeah.
Try hitting
Remember
somebody
those
with
huge
that.
ones that used to be solid?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
You have him fight your GI Joes. Anyway, the shoplifter escaped and was found nearby and arrested. They probably just followed the trail of chocolate.
Yeah.
Although he suffered minor injuries, which I still, when he's at the emergency room, I still would like to be there. What happened? I was attacked by an Easter bunny.
A chocolate rabbit.
A solid chocolate. The stolen merch was returned to the store, by the way. No one's been able to find Mr. Solid, the bunny.
Really?
We think he's probably skipped town or been eaten.
Yeah, I'm going with the latter.
Yeah, I don't think he skipped town. Rabbits aren't that bright.
Labels and signs and signs and signs.
And labels?
Dear vegans, if you're trying to save the animals, stop eating their food.
Cheers.
Alcohol and calculus don't mix, so don't drink and derive.
See, calculus always bothered me because I had enough trouble with numbers, right, in math and letters and stuff in English.
Yep.
And now you're putting words and math and letters together.
Makes no sense.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Be yourself. Unless you can be Batman.
Then always be Batman.
I just did that for you.
There you go.
Housing prices are higher than Willie Nelson.
I doubt it.
Last queso stop before a bunch of yoga studios.
Grab the stop.
I just like that one. Magnolia Cafe South. Sorry, we're open.
Ouch. They're us. Where is this? We got to go there.
Texas. They're down in Texas. Back to you.
We have got to visit that place. Seattle police called to a downtown art gallery in April after a man who claimed to have a knife stole an ancient mammoth tusk.
Okay.
Valued at, several. How can an ancient mammoth tusk be worth only several $1,000s? Shouldn't it be, what's the word I'm looking for? Priceless?
Well, I mean, what if he didn't take care of his tusks? Right?
The elephant or the man?
What if they're just yellowed? The elephant.
Well, they can whiten them now. We have the technology.
I suppose there is that.
We're so much better now that we're older.
Maybe they
smarter.
have cavities.
Boy, there'd be one to drill on. Where was I now? Como TV, no relation to the zoo, said the thief then escaped in a stolen plum-colored.
So for those of you who don't know,
just
Como
Google
Zoo
it.
Is in St. Paul, Minnesota.
It is. The thief then escaped in a stolen plum-colored PT Cruiser.
Oh, that won't be spotted very quickly, will it?
Did it have white Viking horns on the sides? Because that would be really cool. I'd buy it then. Gallery owner said the theft is the second incident in recent weeks. The shop also carries fine art sculptures. Investors were hoping to recover the tusk. And the gallery is planning to hire more security guards. Sure, now, after the tusk is out of the barn, you're going to hire more.
Well, it's off the mammoth and in the wind. The tusk is in the wind.
Why am I thinking we should have a Fleetwood Mac song playing here? Maybe get the USC marching band to help them.
Absolutely.
Tusk. Google it. It'll be right there with the Como Zoo.
This is true, really news. Send email to titr@netradio.network.